Hey, yeah, welcome to Cook of Doom. I'm making chicken with mashed potatoes and a salad. Ingredients in either chicken, potatoes, vegetables. It's really not that hard. Alright, step one, you're going to want to start with the potatoes because those take the longest. You want to wash them first so they don't have any dirt on them. And those are okay. Those are bad. Potatoes are bad. Step 2, throw away rotten potatoes and never use them again. Yeah, so step 3, use potatoes that aren't rotten. These are fine. So, next step, cut them. In the grand scheme of things, you know, we're gonna boil these, and it's faster to boil things when they're cut. I'm not peeling them. You can if you don't peel them. You get a little bit of extra minerals from the potatoes itself. But yeah, it's faster to faster to boil when it's cut. This show sucks. Alright, so when your potatoes are cut into what can be reasonably called quarters, or whatever the hell this is, put them in a pot. That one, preferably. God damn it. Step 4, pick up the potatoes that fell out of the pot and put them into the pot. And step 5, put water in that thing. Cold water heats up faster than hot water, so put cold water in. That's just entropy, baby. Yeah, you're gonna put that stuff on high heat, because we're gonna want to boil that. Once it comes to a boil, we're gonna cover it. It's gonna take like half an hour to boil, so we're not gonna start the other stuff for like another 20 minutes. In the meantime, pick a movie to watch while you're eating dinner. I'm watching The Road to El Dorado, because I'm a fan of Rango. Step 6, eat some trail mix while you're waiting for potatoes to boil because you're an idiot who waited till 8:40 at night to start dinner. Alright, step 5, whatever. Potatoes have been boiling for 20 minutes, they're covered. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to cover them, but I'm going to do it because, you know, fuck you. So, gotta get the rest of the ingredients to the fridge! Now I use frozen chicken, so we're going to have to end up defrosting that. But that's easy, I got a microwave. You're going to want to get a whole variety of vegetables for, you know, onions, lettuce, fuck, it dropped, fuck! Alright, so while the chicken's defrosting, we're gonna cut the vegetables. I got onion and, orange pepper? I guess probably called yellow pepper, whatever. But in order to thaw the chicken, we gotta use a container for that. And I like to use Tupperware, but, kinda out of Tupperware, so we're gonna have to use, what the cats use for their food. Thanks, kitties! Bada bing. Bada... Alright, I hope that's right. Remember, if you're cutting vegetables and chicken, always cut your vegetables first, because you don't want salmonella. Yee-haw! Chop up those onions, baby. Chop up those onions. Along that same line, I don't think this is as common, but you want to always wash prepackaged lettuce, just to mitigate any chance of listeria. Ideally, you'd want to use like a colander or a salad spinner, but I don't have one of those, so I just put water in the bag and kind of just siphon it out. Yeah, how am I going to drain the fucking potatoes? I'm not usually one to use butter when it comes to frying things, but we already need butter for the potatoes, so I'm just going to use it. Not a lot. I'm not a big butter fan, but it makes stuff taste good. And I'm going to be using Tony Cachere's original Creole seasoning, and like they say, it is in fact great on everything. Except for low sodium diets. Don't touch the stuff if you're on a low sodium diet. Medium-high heat. Stir frequently. What's the step 8? Kind of lost track after step like 2 or something. I guess if I would have lost track, I would have known. Medium-high heat. It's going fine. I'm not putting anything else in. It's just chicken, alright? If you're vegan, use jackfruit. Jackfruit's good. You learning a lot? Are you learning? You learning a lot here? I'm like the next goddamn Rachel Ray. Alright, it's been about 40 minutes since I put the potatoes on. Chicken's still cooking, so I'm going to get going on the potatoes themselves. Check this out. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. That's how we're draining them. It's so hot on my arm. It's a lot easier when it's pasta. See, look at that. Drained. Cooking on a budget, baby. Alright, so the consistency you want of these is that you want them to be like kind of soft, but not like falling apart immediately so you can smash them. So like you can pretty easily put a fork through it. That's kind of the consistency we want here. So usually when you make mashed potatoes, you want to like use an electric whisk or a whisk at all, and kind of mash them by stirring it with butter and milk. I don't have a whisk, so I'm gonna have to do some smashing before doing the mixing. I also don't have a smasher, so y'all thought it couldn't be done. Y'all laughed at me. I'm a genius once again. Now that you've put your ingenuity to the test and succeeded, you gotta put butter and milk in. I use almond milk because dairy milk makes my tummy go grr, and I'm gonna use a fork, whatever this thing's called, and stir those in, rather than a spoon, because I kind of only have one clean spoon and I need it for the chicken. This is gross. That's too much. That's better. Probably a little bit more than that. Genius. And keep that in there. A little bit of milk. It's too much. There's also one you want to put in your spices. I'm going to put in probably the rest of the garlic that I have. This is gone. But I'm also going to put in pepper and parsley. Usually people put in salt. I'm not a big salt guy myself, but pepper and parsley are pretty much good for anything. So that's what I'm down for. Step 18 is plating. Already have the salad almost finished here. But gotta bring in the chicken and the mashed potatoes. Check back when that's done. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Just for the last step, so you got some little additional things to do. So I like to put cheese on my potatoes. Mild cheddar probably works best. Not a whole lot there. And I like to put balsamic vinaigrette on my salad. And I can't open it with one hand. Et voila, it is finished. I think that this meal best pairs with a 40-ounce bottle of water. And that's it. That's Cook of Doom. Tune in next time and I'll have probably the right ingredients.